All right, I know you have all done this before, so it's a little bit of a refresher, but 2.7 is powers and exponents. Exponents we use for something, shorthand for something, and it is used for repeated multiplication. So when you have a 4, a large 4, that's your base, and then you have an exponent of 2, it is the same as 4 times 4. So 4 to the third would be 4 times 4 times 4. 4 to the 8th, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. 4 and times 4. I think that's 8 of them. A lot easier to write 4 to the 8th than 4 times 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 4. I'll get to the calculator buttons in a second. The base is only, and that's capital letters underlined, only the thing that's immediately in front of the exponent. Unless there's parentheses. So it's only what's right in front of the exponent, unless there's parentheses around something and the exponent's outside the parentheses. The base of the exponent is what's multiplied repeatedly. So what do I mean by only what's exactly in front? So if you look at this example here, 4 times 2 to the third power. What's immediately in front of the exponent?
2.
The number 2 is immediately in front of the exponent.
Oh.
So this is the same as 4 times 2 times 2 times 2. It's not 4 times 2 to the third like that. If you had parentheses, then you would do the 4 times 2 first. See the difference between the two? This is not what it is. Okay, let's go back up to calculator buttons. Take out your calculator a minute. My guess is most of your calculators, if you have like the Texas Instrument one, like I think most of you, as I see so far, have. I think you all do. It is a button that has that little caret symbol, which is like a mountain or a pyramid. Not a pyramid, really, because it's upside down V. That's the caret button. The box means it's a button. Okay? Some calculators you'll come across in life will have like X to the Y. In fact, if you have an iPhone or an iPod and use the calculator on there, I was using mine yesterday, and that has that X to the Y button. Or sometimes it's Y to the X. Another one sometimes you'll see is X with a box. You don't have to draw all these, but those are the different buttons that I've come across. So it's right above this one right here.
This one right here.
The one right under pi.
Yep. So if we were going to do one of these problems, like let's do 4 to the 8th. These are the buttons you'd push. You'd push the number 4. And then you'd push the caret button. Then you'd push the number 8. Then you'd push your equals button. And hopefully you get something like 65,536.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
How did you know that?
Oh, cheap.
Okay? So that's exponents, okay? It's that little caret's like pushing the 8 up there. Okay? Questions on the calculator buttons?
Nope.
Okay. All right. Just something to be aware of. I'm not sure how often this comes up, but here's the property. If you have any number but 0 to the 0 power, it's always going to equal 1. For example, 5 to the 0 power equals 1. 100 to the 0 power equals 1.
Okay.
So anytime you have something to the 0 power.
Why would they work that
Five.
not just one?
Maybe 5.
Because sometimes when you do algebra, you'll learn later on, I'll kind of get a little mathy on you here. If you have like 4 to the first power divided by 4 to the first power, or well, let's do that different. 4 to the second power, you'll learn later that it's the same as 4 to the first power. Okay? You take the top one and you minus the when you do algebra, and when you'll learn that. I mean, you just learned it now, but you'll use that later. You're not going to use it now. So if we had like 4 to the first power divided by 4 to the first power, that's the same as 4 over 4. Would you agree?
Yes.
So if you take my subtraction method, it's the same as 4 to the 0 power. Would you agree?
Oh, there's my pen.
Okay, so right here, you take your top exponent and you subtract the bottom one. That gives you your new exponent.
Okay, 1 divided by 1.
Okay, 2 minus 1 gives you 1. So this one, if I've got 4 to the first power divided by 4 to the first power, 1 minus 1 is 0. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And 4 times no other number is 4. Would you agree? 4 to the first power is 4. Do you agree with that? Agree with that? 4 to the first power is 4.
Yeah.
So what's 4 divided by 4?
Something.
It's the number 1. So that's why 4 to the 0 power is 1. Okay?
Okay.
You can't, why 0 doesn't work, this except for 0, like this 0 to the 0 power doesn't equal 1, because you can't do 0 divided by 0. So that's why that one doesn't work. You don't need to remember all this stuff on the side. You just need to remember any number to the 0 power is 1, unless it's 0.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, that's relaxing.
There's a little disagreement with our math book and kind of how I've learned things in life. So I'd say don't listen to the book on this one.
Got it.
So this here, would you agree that that is negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3?
Is that negative 81?
Yeah.
So how many negatives do you have?
1. 4. 4.
4 negatives. So what should your answer be?
A positive.
A negative?
It should be a positive because you have an even number of negatives. We just learned that last time, I think.
Last week.
So
It's 81.
it should be 81. Now do that on your calculator though. Put in negative 3 to the 4th power.
Well, not negative 81.
Gives you negative 81, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
I see it as a negative 3 times 3.
the reason that they are saying that is they're saying this negative 3 is like a negative 1 times 3 to the 4th. And I don't really agree with that. I think it's negative 3 times itself 4 times. So if you're going to do it on your calculator, you would put in negative 3 and you put parentheses around it and put that to the 4th power. Or just know, because it's an even number, the number 4 is an even number, that you're going to have a positive answer.
Wait.
So that's going to equal
14.
81. Or if you want, you could just put 3 to the 4th because it's 4 times, which is an even number of negatives, which gives you a even answer. So negative 3 to the 3rd would be a negative answer. Negative 3 to the 6th would be a positive answer. Erica. Elise.
Can there be a negative exponent?
There can, and we'll talk about those another day. Okay?
Well,
So if you happen to, I'll have lots of grace on this. If you happen to do negative 3 to the 4th and you put that in your calculator and you get negative 81, I'm not necessarily going to mark everything wrong, okay? I'll have lots of grace on that. On quizzes and tests, I'll probably just say like, hey, make sure, just remember we talked about this should be, and I probably won't take any points off, okay? So just a little, there is some disagreement in the math world of how that should be done. Don't forget, your please excuse
my dear Sally.
my dear Aunt Sally. And we always work which way? Starting with parentheses, going that way. When you do exponents, it's the same thing. What comes first always?
Parentheses.
Parentheses. So let's do a practice one here. What's my first step? What's the first thing I'm going to do, Cole?
8 plus 2.
Parentheses.
Yeah, which is 8 plus 2, so I get 10. So 5 times 10, and then that squared has to come down. Minus 12.
Now we do exponents.
Now we do exponents because we're done. So if I write this over here, we're done with all our parentheses. Now we do exponents, so it's 100. Done with exponents. 5 times 100 is 500. Done with multiplication, no division, no addition. So minus 12.
48.
488.
Wait, where did you get the 100?
The 100, because I did my 8 plus 2 here first.
Okay.
I did that first, and that gave me 10.
Yeah.
And that's 10 squared, so 10 times 10
Oh.
is 100 then.
Witchcraft. I keep on thinking it's like 10 plus.
Okay. All right. Last example here. 8 divided by 2 times 3 minus 3 to the 4th. So 3 to the 4th is
81.
81. What's my next step?
2 times 3.
Division.
Division's next, yes. So 8 divided by 2 is 4.
Don't we do multiplication first?
Remember when you have both multiplication and division, you work left to right. So we did all our parentheses, we did all our exponents. We have both of these. So you don't do multiplication then division, you do left to right. The division in our problem is to the left,
Oh,
They're both.
right? It comes first, left to right. 4 times 3,
12.
12. Minus 81, negative 69. Okay?